Hundreds of Cuban migrants have arrived at the Dry Tortugas National Park in the Florida Keys over the last few days, prompting the park to temporarily close. It sits about 70 miles west of Key West and is only accessible by boat or seaplane. The park is expected to remain closed for several days as law enforcement and medical personnel evaluate and coordinate transport for the migrants to Key West. CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga joins us now to dig deeper into all of this. Nicole, this is an intriguing story. You frequently hear from politicians about the southern border and the influx of migrants coming into the United States there. But I somehow don't think we're going to hear the same noise from specifically Republicans about these Cuban migrants, or maybe we have.
Yeah, and Vlad, it does speak to the desperation here. The U.S. National Park Service closing Dry Tortugas National Park off the Florida Keys Monday after nearly 300 asylum seekers arriving by boat from Cuba. You know, once a federal prison following the Civil War, Fort Jefferson, the historic landmark there, now seemingly a refuge in a twist of irony. Park personnel providing food, water, medical attention to those making landfall, many of whom I'm told had not eaten in days, arrived wet. They arrived dehydrated. One tourist I spoke with who was camping at the national park during the New Year's witnessed these arrivals. I believe we've played video and can share it again on, sharing on Twitter that the shouts of relief and tears of joy will stick with me for the rest of my life. That's what that camper was saying. Now, so far, U.S. Coast Guard says that as of last night, they've removed 90 of those migrants. The remaining are expected to be transferred today to U.S. Border Patrol officials in Key West. Migrants who are processed routinely undergo what's called a credible fear assessment to determine if they have a fear of persecution if returned to their home country and should be given the chance to apply for asylum here. New reports, though, from nonprofits, including the local Catholic Charities chapter, indicating many Cubans have arrived at their doorstep with expedited removal orders without that opportunity for asylum. That puts many of these migrants in legal limbo.
So it's not just this national park. Authorities have been responding to maritime asylum seekers across the Florida Keys. Why are we seeing an influx right now?
Yeah, Anne-Marie, that's a great point because the national park closure isn't happening in a vacuum. And in the past 4 days, a federal law enforcement official told CBS News authorities have encountered more than 800 migrants, primarily from Cuba, but some also arriving from Haiti, coming by boat in the areas surrounding the Florida Keys. The official I spoke with couldn't even give me a firm number in recent days because encounters are ongoing. Now, obviously, communist-governed Cuba is no stranger to this sort of exodus, but the island nation is really now experiencing a historic number of those seeking asylum through overland routes, through Central America and Mexico, while others are navigating the Caribbean in what are makeshift vessels to make it to U.S. shores. This amid tighter U.S. sanctions, economic hardship intensified by the pandemic, massive inflation, including soaring food prices and power outages. I know, Vlad, you've spent extensive time documenting conditions in Haiti following devastating earthquakes in 2010 and 2021. In addition to natural disasters, individuals there fleeing violence, obviously, poverty, political turmoil following that July 2021 presidential assassination, especially now that gang leaders have lifted the fuel blockade in Haiti, previously closing off much of the island.
Well, if history is an indicator, it would seem that many of those Haitian migrants will be treated very differently than those arriving from Cuba. But how does the amount of migrants arriving specifically in that part of the country compared to years or even past months?
Yeah, so since October 1st of last year, the Miami sector of Border Patrol says they've experienced a 400% increase in migrant encounters. And just to give you a more recent sense, in the past 3 months, Coast Guard crews interdicted more than 4,100 Cubans. That's pretty close to the roughly 6,200 Cuban migrants encountered in all of fiscal year 2022. In the case of Cuban migrants, the numbers of those leaving the country has now surpassed the Mariel boat lift exodus. You want to talk about history? Some of our viewers might recall the economic downturn that prompted that event back in 1980. Haitians also fleeing in record numbers, not seen for almost 20 years. Other Caribbean nations and territories, Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, confirming similar encounters of asylum seekers workers taking to these makeshift boats. And keep in mind, we're talking about this ahead of a possible end to the Title 42 pandemic-era border restrictions. That public health law has given U.S. border authorities the power to expel some migrants from the country without allowing them to make that asylum claim. The Supreme Court expected to hear arguments from Republican-controlled states defending that Trump-era policy when their session begins next month.
All right, Nicole, thank you very much.
Thank you.